All right, Village. Spirit just woke me up from a nap to talk about this. So I don't know, investigators, detectives, if there's something going on in court. I guess that perhaps you all need. I don't know why this is relevant. However, something about the Super Bowl cruise that we went on February 3rd, 2020. It was one of those Ensenada Baja things through Carnival Cruises. And I was invited by Roland's girlfriend at the time, Princess. I didn't know of all the couples that were going, but once we got there, it turns out that, let's see, it was Roland and Princess, Andrea and Dominique, Artist and myself. I believe Dorcel and Steven was on there, though I didn't see them, but Andrea made reference to them multiple times. Ron, little Ron, and his wife was also on that cruise. Again, I didn't see them either, but they talked about them. I didn't hang out with these people while we were on the cruise. I saw them a couple of times, uh, you know, in the meal area or, on my way to the spa or something like that. But for the most part, I hung out with artists or I was on my own. I made reservations for a 2 hour deep tissue jiatsu massage, and I did my own thing on that cruise. However, they did invite me to get off the boat with them to go to, oh, can't even think of the name of that little place. Not it's supposed to be so famous where everybody goes there to drink. And at the last minute, something told me not to, so I didn't go. Well, I understand that because I did not go, it kind of foiled their plans a little bit because they were supposed to be luring me to some practitioner. Uh, so I stayed on the boat, and artists stayed on the boat with me. But I understand that artists cut some of my hair and gave it to them to take to the practitioner with them. And so these people went and saw a practitioner while they were in Baja, while I was still on the boat. I didn't know that at the time. I just thought it was strange that by the time the boat docked, that artist's friend, who I had just met that Saturday briefly, was dead by the time the boat docked when we got back on Monday. I found that strange, and since I don't believe in coincidences, I believe this ties in some kind of way. Also, I understand that the practitioner that these people went to see has also passed away. And that's a big problem because I understand that the family of this practitioner is pissed off because whatever it is these people told them in order to get this practitioner to do this work was a lie. And because I am the bloodline that I am, whoever this person was apparently was very powerful, very serious, very major practitioner, and they are now deceased. And folks are acting like it's no big deal, but their family considers it to be a very big deal. So much so that they have hexed all these folks. So, in addition to whatever was already going on with them because they touched this stolen money, they've been hexed all over again by the family of this practitioner who died, whoever this Baja practitioner is. And I'm pretty sure you folks who have been following us around the damn world, with all of these devices up everybody's ass, you know exactly what practitioner I'm talking about. So, though I don't know why Spirit has me making this video, you know exactly why Spirit has me making this video, okay? So, anyway, that practitioner's family is pissed off and they want revenge. And so I understand that they have hexed these people, okay, in a severe way, because it's like they lost somebody that was near and dear to them, and you people are acting like it ain't nothing. So see, that goes back to the reason why this coven has to go, because again, they are irresponsible. There are rules to spirituality. Whether you like it or not, there's rules. You can't just get up and upset somebody's world just because you're having a bad day, or just because you don't like their hair, or just because you don't like the fact that their grandpa, all right, thought about them enough to think ahead so that they didn't have to stress through life. Whatever the damn reason, you don't get to play God, which is apparently what these people tried to do. And as a result, okay, somebody has lost their life. somebody else. Now, what I find interesting in all of this is that apparently when these people went there to hex me, they didn't also go just to hex me. I believe they also went to hex Mel as well. And I say that because, again, this was February 3rd, 2020, and Mel was buried 2 weeks later. I don't believe in coincidences at all. So it all ties together. So I don't know what you folks got from that, but I'm pretty sure there was something in there for you. Spirit don't make no mistakes, okay? People lie. Energy don't. All right. Is that it, Spirit? Well, it comes to me in pieces. This Sturgis moon right here, baby, it ain't no joke. None. Yeah, so much so that it's revealing so much. Joyce Ford, I believe you're locked up right now and crippling crazy. You ought to be so glad that you are. Yeah, because I understand that you put a hit on my daughter. Spirit is something else. Spirit knows me well. Spirit has set this up so that a lot of these truths that I am finding out comes out either one, after these people are already incarcerated, or two, after they're already deceased. Why? Because Spirit knows otherwise they would be bailing my ass out. That part. Yeah, because all of this here is historical. I understand we did all this before in another lifetime, all right? And then when they pulled this in another lifetime, this same betrayal, this same get down, it didn't go so well for them, okay? It didn't go so well for my people either, because I got pissed off and I understand I killed every fucking body. Sounds about right. That's about my temperament, okay? I've tried to, temper with age, especially having grandkids and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm kind of be granny. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be out here on that BS. But that don't mean I won't tap in if I have to. See how that worked? That part. As I was saying, this Sturgis moon and something else has been revealing a lot to me. Baby, check this out. So, as I was saying, they reveal a lot of stuff to me after these people are dead and gone, because they know otherwise I would be locked up. Because again, this already played out before in a previous life, and apparently your girl went ballistic and took everybody the fuck out. Which sounds about right, all right? Especially what I'm about to tell you right now, because I can tell you this woman right here was not deceased. Yeah, y'all would have to come and bail your girl out, because I would be doing several things to this bitch. So, turns out, I think I mentioned in a couple of videos back, full videos, not shorts, that Gregory Green's mother, her anger and her angst towards me went a lot deeper than I thought, because it turns out that this heifer actually knew my birth father, Marcus, that they met in college, and that they not only dated, but they were married to each other. Yeah, well, here's where it goes. This is who Marcus was married to when he met my mother, not Jean. He was married to Bessie. And I'm corrected. My father did love my mother. Baby, their story was like ours. My father loved my mother very much. And people went through a lot of trouble to try to keep them apart, okay? A lot of trouble, so much so that they were willing to take both of their lives to keep them apart. Sound familiar? So they did all kind of shit, set them both up, framed them, poisoned them, tried to send them STDs, set people up to have sex with both of them, to keep them apart, to lie on them, to lie on their partners, to make them think they were doing things that they weren't. They ran the same goddamn juvenile adolescent before Christ ass simulation that they're trying to run on us right now, baby. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Apparently, you and I go further back than I even thought. New Orleans and that club was not our first meeting. Have you figured that out yet? Goes back to our grandparents, my grandmama, and church. We used to play together as little people, little ninjas, okay? That's how long they've been following us and trying to keep us apart, baby. Yeah, we're going to run this game a little differently this time, okay? We're going to show them how it's done, all right? That part right there. All right, village. Not going to hold you. I just want to share that with you. Yes. So Bessie is who killed my birth mother. And again, look at the timing, because she's already deceased. Yeah, because they want me to make sure that I finish this time completely, so that everybody, all the ancestors, can be free, and so that we can get our reparations. All right. So we're gonna do this the white man way. And that's why we're going legally, and that's why we're gonna shut everybody's ass down the right way. So whether this coven likes it or not, coming for that ass. Why? Because you made too many mistakes. And remember, you did this. You set all this up. All of this. Look what you did to my children. On purpose. Y'all targeted my baby, who didn't even drink. Okay? Hired people to infiltrate her life, her personal life, her bedroom, attacking my children, attacking my grandchildren, and now you want to kill them off, just like you've been trying to kill me? Oh, no, baby. This ain't about to go that way. Yeah, this is about to be a whole new game. Ancestors about to tear y'all's asses up. That part right there. Yeah, and I'm going to tell it all. So, contrary to what Gil Scott Heron used to say, baby, this revolution right here, yeah, this motherfucker is going to be televised. Believe me. Believe me. All right, village. Namaste. Love you.